Alright, hey guys, and welcome back. As this week I'm going to be taking a look again at some Atari and Nintendo branded merchandise, and this time I'm going to be taking a look at some vintage plush merchandise. And I know some of these ones I've shown before, but I figured it'd be kind of cool to take a look at them all in just one big video. So right up front here we have, of course, from Coleco, but this is branded by Kenner. This is made by Kenner, and this was in 1983, and we have Q*bert. So if you don't know who Q*bert is, he's like this weird orange alien that jumps around on this pyramid of blocks, avoiding like a snake and all these other things that are just trying to kill him, and he can't speak, so he just has this question mark above his head where it has like a question mark and a pound sign, and it's kind of like he's swearing, but nobody really knows what he says, so that's just like kind of the joke that, you know, Q*bert, like every time that he gets killed by Coily or whatever, that he's just like, you know, saying bad words or just like unintelligible words from his home planet. And he does look really cool. The nose squeaks, so that's kind of neat. It's supposed to be like him talking. He's got these really cool big eyes. Gotta love the orange fur. And there's his tag from 1983 from Kenner. I used to have the other half of his tag, but I can't find it, and that's really cool because there's a really nice graphic of like the Q*bert pyramid and everything. But if you watch my video on Q*bert, you can see that on there. That's still on there. I still have it. I just don't know what I did with that tag. So that is Q*bert. Very cool. And then we'll take a look at these two here. These are from 1981, and these were from a big like plushie manufacturer back in the day, and these were, I think, from like a carnival, at least the Ms. Pac-Man one that has the little bow and you got the little hair. She's got a shirt on saying "You're a winner, Ms. Pac-Man." So I don't know if this was from like a tournament or just like if you wanted out of like a crane machine or like at a carnival or something, but pretty cool. Although I gotta say, Ms. Pac-Man looks a little weird. Just the face is a little off-putting, but not bad. And she's got the blue shirt and the white gloves, the black shoes, the blue like eyeshadow, the red lips, the eyes, the eyelashes, a little bit of hair that hangs down. So pretty neat. That's a fun little plushie toy, of course. Since this is from the 80s when Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man were huge, and like I said, Knickerbocker made a ton of these stuffed plushie toys. And then of course we can't take a look at Ms. Pac-Man without taking a look at Pac-Man, and this is probably one of my favorites out of the group, just because growing up, like, Pac-Man was such a big thing you can't even understand, and he just looks so good. Like, the eyes look spot on with the little... It looks like he has like more Pac-Mans for eyes. That's funny. Like they have the triangle right in the center, so he's like Pac-Man times 3. And then I think that's either Blinky or Clyde. He's got like a ghost, so he ate a ghost, and it says "Score with me, Pac-Man." And he's got this cool purple shirt, got the white gloves. And again, this is really faded, but that was made by Knickerbocker. And he's actually more of a beanbag, so he has some considerable weight to him. So it's really good to sit him up. And he really sits up pretty well. And you can even move like the mouth, kind of pretend like he's eating the ghosts. And just a really fun plush toy. And then of course, last but not least, this is one out of a pair, and I really wish I had the other one. And this is licensed by Nintendo. So this is an official Nintendo toy. I can't quite see the year. I believe it's 1985, definitely no later than 1987. And but I think it might be earlier, 1985, 1987. It's just kind of confusing because it's a Nintendo branded toy, but this is still promoting Donkey Kong, you know, which really wasn't. I mean, it was, but it wasn't a Nintendo branded product. But regardless, what a cool, fun-looking little toy. He kind of looks like a Monchichi with those weird, like how small these hands are, but still looks pretty neat. I love the eyes, how they're looking off to the side, like he's just got that grin where he looks like he's ready to cause some trouble. You got the barrel on the on the front there with the Donkey Kong logo, which looks good. But you gotta love that face with the ears. He just looks so goofy. And you got the feet. Can't really move them around too much. Not a lot of articulation. But these things were mainly to like hang up in your car or something, I guess, because they have like the little straps. And then there's the tag, Donkey Kong, trademark, Nintendo of America. Oh, there we go, 1982. Okay, so I was way off. Yeah, this is yep, 1982. So that's where it's weird. It's licensed by Nintendo, but has like Nintendo wasn't a thing yet. So that's just really cool, kind of really strange and a little confusing. And this is made by a company called E-Tone or E-Tons. I can't tell if that's another E or an S. And he's more like a solid bean bag as well, so a lot of good weight to him. And just a really, really fun looking little plushie here. And I definitely think that aside from him and Pac-Man, he's my favorite out of the group. Hubert might be my best favorite because he's just so big and goofy looking. Oh, and like I was saying, there's another larger version of Donkey Kong that's like huge. It's like even bigger than Hubert. Things like practically 3 feet tall. So I think most of these were carnival toys. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But I think they're really cool. They're something that you do see a lot of today, but they're not really made with the same quality. And I guess it's just because they're vintage. So they kind of have more of that fun vintage look to them that you don't really see with a lot of, like, there's tons of Nintendo stuff, tons of Mario stuff, and like they're neat, but like they just look so kind of generic, even though they're still fun looking. Like these are just so much more unique, and you have like the plastic hands and the eyes, and it just looks like more time. You know, the squeaker and like detail really went into these when they were manufactured. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at these really cool old Atari and arcade, Nintendo-styled plush toys with me today, and I will see you guys back here next time. Until then, take care.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.